Hey everyone, Jordan here from ThatCarLife, back with another video. And so many of you guys have been asking me where the SSS is, you want to see more stuff on the SSS, and honestly, I've kind of been neglecting it. So I'm going to show you guys the SSS and basically why I've been neglecting it, why I haven't driven it. All right, so this is how the SSS is sitting at the moment. Honestly, I've not driven this thing in quite some time. Like, I've barely been driving it. And you can kind of tell because the car is covered in like bird crap all over it. It is absolutely filthy, like all over the car. Look at that, that's bad. Yeah, it's just completely filthy, guys. Like, there's literally crap and dirt all over it. But yeah, just looking at the car, yeah, it's probably been neglected. But yeah, seeing the car this dirty, honestly, it does hurt quite a bit because yeah, this thing is a proper car. It does not deserve to be not driven and not clean. So yeah, a lot of you guys are probably like, as if you haven't watched it or haven't driven it. But guys, I can explain why. So the SSS has been making a lot of noises recently when I've been driving it. So one of them I think might be the diff, which I'm really hoping it's not, but I think it might be. The other one I think is one of the spacers. I think the front left spacer on this wheel, it's making a really loud like clicking, like knocking noise as well. But yeah, it's making all these noises. It doesn't feel smooth to drive anymore. Like, if I let off the throttle, the whole car shakes and bounces, and I've already done engine mounts on it, so it's not that. Take it for a drive soon. I'll show you guys all the noises it's been making and how it's not really that smooth anymore, and we'll see if we can get to the bottom of it. Basically, I'm going to take off the spacers and try and investigate what that noise is, and we'll have a look under the car, see if there's any other issues with the diff or anything that we can spot, anything that's obvious. And of course, we'll give the car a proper wash that it deserves. But in the meantime, you guys may have noticed the S15. It's currently on stockies. The wheels are off the car, and there is a reason behind that as well. Literally last night, I was on the way to the gym and I blew a tire in the S15. My right rear tire just blew. I just heard a loud boom, and then just I could hear shh, like air leaking, and straight away pulled over. Yeah, it was not good. I'll show you guys a video of it. Yeah. So if you just sit on it now, we'll give it another fuck. Oh yeah, look at that.
I think I got your spot.
Bro, that's cooked. See, as you could see, the tire was just on wires, and the other rear tire was on wires as well. And look, to be honest, I knew that the tires were that bad, and I was literally planning on getting them changed this morning, but I thought I might be able to get one more drive in to go to the gym or something. I didn't expect that to happen, but it did. So don't be stupid like me. If you know your tires are bad, change them straight away. So before we get into the SSS, I'm just going to load up the 2 tires into the Avensis. And my mate Jacob, who owns Attention to Detailing, I've linked his stuff in a few videos. I'll put it here as well. He's going to hook me up at Tempe Tires. I'm going to load them up in the van, and we'll quickly go down to Tempe Tires and get some fresh tires for my white wheels. As you guys can see, the wheels are properly corked, like literally on wires. This one's pretty much about to as well. They're just both really bad. So yeah, reminder to you guys with big wheels, with big camber, constantly check your wheels, because you're going to go through them a lot more than normal. Yeah, should have changed them straight away. All right guys, so I just got back home from Tempe Tires, and yeah, massive thank you and shout out to Jacob for helping me out with the tires. So yeah, I got 2 brand new tires for the back wheels here. Anyway, I'll put these away and we'll get started on the SSS. All right, the weather is not looking good. It legit looks like it's about to storm, and I think I can hear thundering as well, but we'll quickly take the Pulsar for a drive before it starts like storming. So I'll show you guys some of the noises that it's been making and stuff. It just does not sound good. I've not driven this thing in quite a few days, so honestly I miss driving it. Even the interior in this car is filthy, guys. I've got like dirt, rubbish everywhere. Like, yeah, this thing is way overdue for some love, for some cleaning, some washing, and a bit of maintenance work as well. So we've got to bring the SSS back. Yeah guys, I'm hoping you're able to hear the noises that this is making. So when I let off the throttle, the whole car just shakes. Like, I'll try it now. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear that big boom sound like that. I hope you guys can hear it, but I let off the throttle and the whole car just violently shakes, you know, the whole engine violently shakes, or the front end. But as I said, I've just done the engine mounts a few months ago, so it can't be those. And yeah, I spoke to a few of my friends, and Hass was saying it might be the diff. So I'm hoping it's not, because it might be a bit expensive and a bit of a tough job, but I'll try it again. Yeah, that big boom every time I let off the throttle. So pretty much the Pulsar's been doing that every time I let off the throttle, and at the same time it's making a really loud like crunching or clicking noise coming from the front left wheel. I think it's my wheel bearing or my spacer that's on that front left wheel, and it's really scaring me. It does it when I brake or when I turn, and it does not sound safe. So, you know, with the diff having this noise and that violent shaking, and with the front left bearing or spacer making that noise as well, it's kind of prevented me from wanting to drive this car, just because I don't feel comfortable. I'm just scared it might break. Yeah, that right there. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Oof. See, that didn't sound good. Didn't feel good either. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear it there too. Even just driving straight, that front left bearing or spacer, it's still making a noise. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off all the spacers around the car. Ideally, I'll just take off the front left because that's where the issue sounds like it's coming from, but I can't have, you know, just one less spacer. It would look really weird. So I'm gonna take them all off just so the car's even all around. And at the same time, I'm also gonna try and have a look under the car to see if I can spot what that loud vibration and banging noise is, which if it's the diff, I might not be able to spot anything, but I guess I've got to have a look and see if there's anything unusual. So weird seeing this thing on stockies. I really like it, eh? It actually looks kind of good. All right, so this is the wheel that's been giving me all the trouble, making all the noise. So, and yes, guys, the wheels are filthy. We're gonna try and clean the wheels today as well. And yeah, basically give this thing a refresh. But yeah, the weather is not looking good, but hopefully it's on our side today. It doesn't rain, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, I'm gonna check up the car and I'm gonna have a look and see just how bad it is in here. Well, the spacer seems okay from what I can see. I don't know, look, I'm gonna take it off and go for a drive and see if that stops the noise. I'm 99% sure it's the spacer because it did not make that sound until I put the spacer on. Yeah, we'll take it off. We'll see if this is the cause of that sound. As I was taking it off, guys, I did hear a bit of a noise as I was loosening one of the bolts coming from the middle, I guess where the diff would be. It sounded very similar to that big vibration noise it makes when it drives. So I don't know if it's related. Maybe all this extra stress on the hub, maybe that was causing an issue, causing a vibration there. I don't know. While the wheel is off, I guess it's a good time to get the camera in there and have a suss and see if we can find anything out of the ordinary. So I'll chuck the light on, that might help. All right, so there's definitely a bit of a leak under here, guys. I think that's coming from the transmission. Not sure if that's related to the big noise that I'm hearing, but that is definitely not good. We have to have a look at that. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking at, to be honest. So if you guys watching know exactly what could be causing this leak, yeah, let me know in the comments down below, because obviously this is something that needs to be fixed. Like, it looks like the gearbox is leaking or something. I'm not really too sure, but we might have to tackle that leak in a future video, maybe when we're servicing the car soon. But anyway, I'm gonna put this wheel back on. I'll take the spacers off around the car, and then I guess we'll go for a test drive and we'll see if it still makes that clicking noise from this wheel. All right, guys, I'm literally out of breath. Like, I'm so exhausted. I took off the spacers around the whole entire car, and as I was starting to do that, it's literally starting to thunderstorm, like lightning, thunder, the whole lot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quickly swap the cars around, get the S15 undercover, and we'll take the SSS for a test drive, and we'll see if taking off those spacers made any difference. Hopefully by the time I get back from the test drive, it does clear up, but it's not looking like it. Yep, there's the thunder. Alright, so far, guys, just from driving off, there is no knocking or clicking noises coming from the car, where literally as soon as I turned the wheel before, it would make like a clicking, knocking noise. So far so good. Same thing when I'm braking, guys, it doesn't make the noise anymore. So it looks like it's fixed that knocking noise. So I'm gonna try and accelerate and let off the throttle and see if somehow it's fixed that issue too. Nah, still doing it. Yeah. So the spacers were definitely the issue on that front left wheel, you know, causing that cracking and like knocking sound every time I'd brake or turn. So I'm glad that that's fixed and out of the way, and the car does feel a lot more stable and a lot better to drive, you know, to be honest. So I don't know, they were pretty big spacers, so you know, it did look good, but yeah, I think the car definitely feels and drives a lot better without the spacers. So for sure we have to look into that leak and see if that issue is related to this big knocking, but at least we got one issue out of the way. So I've decided I'm still going to drive the car around, obviously after I clean it, because it's so embarrassing driving it when it's this filthy. Like literally I don't want to be seen in it, it's just covered in crap. But what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm just going to be a lot smoother off the throttle, because when I am smoother off the throttle, it doesn't really do that big vibration. So I've just got to take it a bit easy until I figure out what that issue is. It doesn't look like it's raining too hard, so I reckon we'll give the Pulsar a well-deserved clean. All right, guys, so I just gave the Triple S its wash, its first wash in a very, very long time. And yeah, I literally got all of the crap off of it that was on it. As you can see, the car's looking nice and clean. Because it's going to rain, you know, today and for the next couple of days, I don't really see a point in drying the car. But yeah, I'm definitely glad that I got all of the dirt and the crap and all that stuff off of it, because it's been long overdue. I tried to clean up the walls and get a lot of the dirt off the walls. It made a little bit of a difference, but as you guys can see, there's still a lot of dirt all over the walls. So I'm not actually sure the best way to clean the dirt off of the white walls. Once again, if you guys have any recommendations on, you know, any methods on how to clean walls properly, I tried using a sponge and like a bit of soap and water. I got a little bit of it off, but as you guys can see, it's still pretty filthy. Worst case scenario, I'll just get them redone. But yeah, if there is a way to clean these up a bit, let me know. All right, guys, so while we wait for this storm to pass, I figured I'll start packing some orders that you guys have put in. Thank you so much to everyone who's bought stickers, who's bought apparel, exhaust, pod filters, all that stuff. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys didn't know, I am selling some car parts as well as apparel and stickers. So we are selling some car accessories, pod filters, keychains, LED glow panels, some cool stuff like that. Yeah, even exhaust as well. You can get a little Canon exhaust for your car if you like. But yeah, we do have a few sticker orders that I need to make, so I figured why not show you guys on camera. So yeah, massive thanks to Dimitrios from Victoria. I'm packing your order now, and Nicholas from Sydney. I'm gonna pack your stickers now. So I'm gonna pack the first order from Dimitrios in Victoria. Thanks so much for ordering, bro. He purchased a large ThatCarLife decal and an E+ Canon exhaust that we're selling. The Canon exhaust, it's already on the way from the manufacturer, so that's awesome. We're just gonna pack your sticker and get it sent off to you. The next order I'm packing is for Nicholas. He bought a small ThatCarLife decal. Thanks so much, bro. I'm also gonna throw in a free large one for you because I did have it as sold out because I miscounted the stock. So just in case you would have bought a large one, I'm gonna chuck this in for free for you. All right, so the envelopes are all done. I've got the details here, but I'm just gonna cover that for their privacy, obviously. Yeah, we got the ThatCarLife emblem there. And on my thank you card, I'm just writing a little message on the back as well for you guys. All right, so the rain has not stopped, which really sucks because I wanted to send these out on video, but it's all good. I'm gonna send them out tomorrow for you guys. All right, guys, so it's the next day and I'm on my way to drop off Nicholas's sticker order. I got the rest shipped off today, but I really wanted to add this into this video. I think it'll be pretty fun. So Nicholas, I'm on the way. All right, guys, so I just dropped off the sticker to Nicholas. Here's Nicholas, and yeah, we took some photos with the S15. You like the S15? Yeah. That's mad. What's your favorite car, bro?
S15 or Skyline, Pulsar, Triple S.
Hectic, yeah, the best kind of cars. Man, thank you so much for the support, and yeah, I appreciate it so much, man. You're a legend. So I'll leave the video here, guys. I'm really glad the Triple S is all cleaned up and it's not making that knocking sound from the front anymore. It's just that vibration sound that we've really got to look at. I definitely need to jack up the car again and have a better look underneath to kind of investigate a bit further. I was just in such a rush because of the weather today, but I'm glad it's definitely a lot cleaner and it's not making at least as much noises as what it was. All right, so I'll leave the video there, guys. I'll see you next time on ThatCarLife.
Mm-hmm.